fear when uncertain. It is the pull of desire when tempted. It is the heaviness of grief when loss arrives. The Stoics called these passions not emotions themselves, but emotions that have seized control. Imagine within you a wolf, not monstrous, but powerful, instinctive, fiercely reactive. When insulted, it bares its teeth. When threatened, it growls. When hungry, it lunges. When afraid, it flees. Most people live as though dragged by this wolf. If it lunges toward pleasure, they follow. If it recoils in fear, they retreat. If it snaps in anger, they strike. And afterward they say, "I could not help it." The Stoic replies, "You could. You simply did not train." The therapy of the passions. This was the bold ambition of Stoicism. Not suppression, not denial, but mastery. Epictetus compared the philosopher's school to a physician's clinic. Why? Because we are not merely intellectually ignorant. We are emotionally undisciplined. An undisciplined emotion is costly. It costs relationships. It costs reputation. It costs wealth. It costs health. It costs peace. Consider anger alone. How many fortunes have been destroyed by pride? How many partnerships dissolved by ego? How many investments ruined by impatience? The untrained investor panics in downturns and becomes greedy in upswings. The untrained executive reacts to criticism with hostility. The untrained parent disciplines from rage rather than reason. Emotion left unchecked is volatility of the soul. The Stoics understood something extraordinary. Emotion is preceded by judgment. Between stimulus and passion lies interpretation. Someone speaks harshly. Immediately, the wolf rises. But what has truly occurred? Sound waves have reached your ear. Meaning, insult, disrespect, humiliation is assigned internally. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, choose not to be harmed, and you won't feel harmed. Notice the precision. He did not say harm does not exist. He said the feeling of harm is optional. If a child insults you in ignorance, you do not rage. Why? Because you interpret it differently. If a stranger criticizes your profession, you may shrug or you may fume. The difference is not in the words, but in the weight you grant them. Thus the Stoic trains perception. He examines impressions before consenting to them. Epictetus instructed his students, when an impression arises, say to it, "You are merely an appearance and not the thing you claim to represent." This is discipline at the level of thought. Fear says, "This loss will ruin you." The Stoic responds, "Is that certain, or is that projection?" Anger says, "You have been disrespected." The Stoic responds, "Or has someone merely expressed opinion?" Desire says, "You must have this." The Stoic responds, "Or is this merely preference masquerading as necessity?" This interrogation weakens the wolf. It does not kill instinct. It domesticates it. Let us examine fear more